Hello, Star Souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing great. Today's pick a card is gonna be focused on what is coming in the month of February for you. What is the surprise or the blessing or just an upgrade? A short timeline prediction for the next 1 to 2 months, and we're going to combine this with advice on any situation you have in mind from spirit. Okay, so maybe think about something you want an answer to, and because we're going to do kind of like a double pick a card in terms of the themes, you may resonate one pile to be the predictions for the month and another pile to give you the answer to your situation. But you can choose only one pile if this is what works for you. You can choose two piles, perhaps. You do your thing. Just try to be as intuitive as you can and trust your higher self when you listen to the messages. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And let's get started. Later on, I will add tarot cards as well. Okay. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So, the month of February feels very much influenced by your heart chakra. Many of you are taking leaps of faith based on your heart. You are leaving situations, you are going for situations that you usually wouldn't go for because you're listening to your heart chakra. There's an expansion in that area of your astral body. I can see it. And it's pretty much overtaking your logic, which I think for many of you is something you needed. Except if you're a Pisces. If you're a Pisces, please watch another pile, because I'm not gonna tell you how, oh, your emotions lead you to the right place, because Pisces can get very lost when they listen to their emotions. Okay, so let's see. What advice Spirit has on this particular situation you have in mind, and then we're going to do the predictions part. Vata. So this is the water element, I believe. Okay. I won't pronounce the name because I would probably mispronounce it. But we've got Karma. Okay, this one I know. This one is easy. We've got Karma. Oh my gosh. And we've got Freya with Bravery. So some of you might feel very connected to Nordic culture, Nordic gods and goddesses. You might have had incarnations in these places. Icy, snowy, colder places and countries, you might feel a connection there. But oh my gosh, you've been so guarded. So Spirit is saying many of you have been waiting on karma to take place. You've been feeling like someone has been using you, your energy, your resources. Someone has been manipulating you, maybe even draining your creativity. Maybe you were blamed for your creativity or something. I think that you started to guard your heart because someone did not appreciate your creative side, your emotional side. They might have made fun of it. And you built these walls around your heart. You really pulled yourself. You really became the Queen of Swords. And now I think that the karma here is kind of like, yeah, karma is served to all parties. Your karma is, you might experience a bit of a shocking event to open up your heart chakra. And I don't want you to be scared because this can look something like you are not very social, right? You keep your heart protected, and suddenly you've got these amazing people coming into your life, and as much as it scares you, you feel ready to take a leap of faith. That would be a moment of heart chakra awakening and almost like a karmic experience because they're teaching you something. whenever there is a lesson, there is something karmic. But yeah, it doesn't have to be dramatic to be a surprise, okay? Or it doesn't have to be negative to be shocking. So many of you are in tune with your motherhood energies. For my feminines, if you are a male watching this, it could be your parenthood vibes. I don't know. There is an attunement with nurturing, giving birth to things, but specifically, this is specifically about actual children and not so much about nurturing projects and goals. I see someone here has a karmic lesson with truly with relationships and maybe having children, maybe tuning into their sexuality. And I think that this is being resolved. Yes, it's a karmic lesson, but it's being resolved in the smoothest way possible. Do you see the flow of the water? This is being resolved very smoothly. So if you're ice cold, you're being melted slowly, just like climate change. Okay, my scorpionic humor had to come through. So yeah, this is a slow warming up. For those of you who do meditation, I do see Spirit is advising you to, whatever situation you're dealing with, try to see it from a spiritual perspective, really. I know it sounds very vague and ridiculous, like, yeah, Spirit, how do I see paying the bills from a spiritual perspective? But you can do it. And because Spirit is showing me meditating and clairvoyance being very active for you at this time, even the Akashic records are opening up for you. It's just that you need to be brave enough to embrace these mediumship psychic journeys. You need to be brave enough to embrace the visuals. There is something stimulating with the visuals you receive in meditation, or just your imagination is very stimulating at this time, and you need to embrace it because I feel like you're journeying through your Akashic records, you are resolving and dissolving karmic lessons and just karmic ties to people from the past. Especially someone here might be resolving karmic ties with a mother figure. I'm getting a lot of motherhood and motherly vibes. Yeah, and through that smoothness and, how do I say it, gentle energy, the paradox that you would go through is, through all of this watery vibe, you are achieving a rebellious spirit. You're becoming more confident, you're becoming braver, you're becoming more sure of taking on new challenges, but it kind of takes this time of embracing your quirky visions and sides, and just, moving through them as smoothly as you can with as with least judgment. Yeah, with least judgment. It's I want you to know that Spirit is saying, after the detox, after this purification, the meditation and the rituals and everything, a strong, passionate desire combined with logic and very observant mind, very clear, piercing mind, is going to flow through your body. You're gonna feel it so deeply. So if you feel like you cannot achieve your goals properly, it's not working out, etc., you need to first learn your flow, and then you're gonna be hit with a wave of energy, with a wave of focus. You'll be able to enter alpha states with your mind. So it's gonna be very intense, but also very forward moving change for you. So this is the advice from Spirit. Okay, allow your clairvoyance to come through, allow your visions, accept them, nurture them, accept your lessons at this time, Let go of the people who drain your creativity. Okay. Let's get down to some predictions. And by the way, predictions work to one point, and from there on, it's all up to you and what you decide. So please always remember that. I'm not saying it to take away the fun from, doing readings with predictions. I'm saying it for spiritual awareness. You need to be very aware of your spiritual decisions, your timelines, and everything. So, yeah, it's not just about the prediction happening. It's about, are you going to align yourself with it? But let's see, what are you aligning with so far, right? What is in your timeline so far? A lot of projects with creative writing, I see you holding a pen, I see you, some of you, for those of you who have an iPad or something, because I see you like digitally writing, but still with a pen, so yeah. Yeah, I see just many projects, wow. No wonder you guys need to recharge. What is coming up for you? For some of you, if there are cultural events at town, if something is happening in your city and maybe the restrictions and the quarantine is not that strict and you can go, please go. I feel like you have to give yourself the time to enjoy a good book, a piece of art. I'm just getting that you know where you want to go, but you're in a desperate need of inspiration. And you cannot force inspiration out of yourself. You have to seek it outside. That is the beautiful thing about art. You bridge your inner worlds with your external reality. So please seek some inspiration outside. Don't be afraid to experiment with your skills. Okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles reversed. I mean, I could see this in these cards, but you might be leaving your hometown or your family house. Many of you want to move out. Many of you, for those of you who are renting, I see struggles with the landlord or the lady, the person who is lending the property. There are struggles, or maybe with the payment, or maybe you think it's better if you, for example, live with a friend or with family to save up and be able to get yourself your own apartment. Because with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like you have to sacrifice something in the material comfort in order to gain something that would be worth it long term. Yeah, wow. Cleanse your house, you guys. Four of Swords reversed. Some of you might experience lack of sleep or really, really bad dreams. I see like psychic attacks and just spiritual attacks when you sleep. There's a lot of activity in your home or where you live. You might have very toxic neighbors or something. The environment where you're at does not allow you healing, which is a pity, and I know it's not easy at this time, but I think it's important for you to change it. I'm hearing random date. So you guys might meet someone very, very random. For many of you, this person smokes because I see cigarettes. They might kind of look like a bad guy. I don't know, I'm seeing someone riding a motorcycle and, you know, being a very typical leather jacket, I smoke cigarettes and I'm depressed type of guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just created a stereotype, but that's exactly my vision, like coming out of a movie. Very scorpionic, deep, darker vibes, which might attract you at first glance. You might become curious, but yeah, this random date may not be worth it. Um, so be careful, you know. What is coming in for you for the next month, the next 2 months? Four of Cups. I literally heard no random dating, and we have the Four of Cups. And look at her. She kind of looks like this person in the Four of Cups card. I'm getting a lot of friends from the past coming. You're doing a cleanse even in your friendships. I just see a huge cleanse in your relationships, but specifically with friends, because there has been some hidden um, manipulation and toxicity going on in friendships. Oh my gosh, Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, the cards just, I think of something and a card pops out. So let me explain. When I was looking at the whole spread and now we've got the Four of Wands reversed, I was thinking how you might be hesitant to cut cords and ties with certain people because maybe your families are friends and you've known each other for a long time, or there is this kind of like the neighbor next door, we know each other, I can't really come up to them and tell them what I think or that I want to leave a situation or whatever. It could be childhood friendships that you're trying to remove. There is just my cat. There are just attachments that come from past structures that are really, you shouldn't be concerned with these structures. They're not giving you anything anymore. It feels like they don't provide you with anything. They're quite empty at this point, but you're holding on to them because they've been there for so long. So yeah, you're letting go of these structures, and definitely many of you are changing your homes. Some of you are manifesting your home, you're trying to visualize it. I'm telling you, you're very, very clairvoyant. The next 1 to 2 months, your clairvoyance is just very active. So we use it to manifest, you guys. Some of you, I also see you pulling away from the elemental kingdom, fairies, goblins, I don't know, all forest creatures and spirits. Maybe if you're into witchcraft or just doing elemental magic, something with nature and the elementals and fairies, animals, you're pulling away from it. I don't know. It feels like you need to dive into something more cosmic at this time to regain a sense of purpose, if that makes sense. So many of you might be actually trying to discover your starseed origins rather than doing a full moon ritual or something, because there is this need to pull away from what you know to rediscover your purpose, to reconnect with your purpose. So the biggest prediction that I see here is cutting ties with family, old friends, common friends, people who from other people, but they're just draining you, and also leaving your home, leaving your current place, manifesting a new place for yourself. So these are my predictions for pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, all of my information is in the description box. If you have any questions, if you want to contact me for a reading, if you want to donate to the channel, which is super helpful. And of course, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, because it helps my channel so much. Thank you a lot for watching this till the end. Bye. Okay. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what advice Spirit has on a situation you have in mind. And then we're gonna dive into the predictions for the month. Actually, the next 2 months. So February, but also March would be involved. I want to do a shorter timeline, but still more than 1 month. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Pile number 2. Chill. First of all, these colors. Oh my god, you're so connected to these higher dimensional realms and beings. Many of you are initiating contact with gods, goddesses, deities that you resonate with, but specifically very feminine, powerful goddesses here. Because I sense a lot of passion, sexuality, sensuality, expression of these feelings. A lot of ecstasy in the root and the sacral chakras, but it's almost like your kundalini is flowing very well, because it feels to me that the lower chakras are able to ascend to higher states of being, higher vibrational states of being, basically. So even the lower chakras, which are supposed to be connected to the material worlds and the lower densities, are ascending into these higher realms. For many of you, you might experience amazing physical things in the astral plane. Telepathy with your partner is very likely to be prominent at this time. So let's see, what is the advice? Okay, so the biggest thing I'm hearing from Spirit, the biggest, most major message here is embrace your sexuality, embrace how you feel, embrace the things you want to express. My cat. Express what you feel, you guys. He is quite expressive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we get it. I don't know if you can hear him. Anyways. I'm hearing the Tibetan mountains, so some of you might be connecting with Buddhism at this time. You might try to practice some Buddhism techniques or something. I don't know, Spirit is saying that your situation, a big portion of it would be resolved once you start taking care of your physical vessel, once you start nurturing your physical vessel, you nurture your senses, you nurture your well-being. just meet your needs. At this time, you guys, you might feel a bit extra needy for attention or for even physical touch. um yeah, find ways to give this to yourself. If no one is there to give it to you, you can always give it to yourself. I'm getting a lot of past life energies around shaming um your sexuality, your sensuality, maybe even shaming the feminine who is empowered with her sexuality. So some of you might want to work with Sekhmet. She is an amazing goddess to work with in regards to these topics. For some of you, music might take you to these higher dimensions. I really see like an out of body experience. Music or reading something occult or something about astrology or about alchemy or magic. You're reading something esoteric or listening to specific music, and this takes you out of your body. Spirit is saying at this time, allow these energies, this intensity to transform you. Because this jewel that she's holding, it's a God-given gift. So many of you very soon might actually have to be on camera, show yourself somehow, be in the public eye. And it feels to me that Spirit is trying to inspire you to be the best version of yourself when the time comes. Okay. So that's the advice on whatever situation you have in mind. Maybe something more would come up in the tarot, but now let's focus on predictions, right? Let's see. I'm getting a lot of the beauty industry. You might surprisingly get involved either in the beauty industry, modeling, makeup, clothing, or just start taking really good care of your own beauty. Switch up your routines. I see a lot of this happening for you guys. There is an inspiration. It's almost like you try to reflect how you feel spiritually on your body. So you might buy yourself new jewels, you might get yourself some makeup or do your nails or try something with your beard or hair. Like there is this desire to show your higher self through your style, through your physicality. Okay, hold on. So the Death card, I told you, Spirit is saying allow the intensity to transform you. The Emperor, oh my gosh, and Eight of Wands, and the Magician reversed. Look at this. So you might feel like something has been taken away from you. You might feel like the universe didn't do you justice with something. But regardless of that, you are moving forward and very quick. In fact, you're very, very quick. but I really see you guys. Somehow your voice or your face is in the public eye, because you have this contact with many, many people. There is something entrepreneurial happening. It can be music for some of you with the Emperor card and, just the imagery. It does remind me of music. Or it can be modeling the fashion industry. You know what I see? Kind of the underdog energy. You might not have the proper equipment yet or the proper tools yet, but you're coming out with all of this talent, and people are like, you're so underrated, you're so good. It's such a shame that we've never seen you before. Something like this is happening. Like the underdog is shining because there's an intensity about you at this time. Whatever you do it with so much intensity and magnetism, I want to say. Six of Cups reversed. You're really trying not to allow the past to stop you or to influence you. You're really trying to detach yourself from the past. Some of you might have decided not to travel. Maybe you decided that whatever you're going to do, you're going to do it from home for now. Spirit is saying, do not be afraid to change your plans here and there. Little adjustments might actually lead you to a much, much better final outcome. So, prediction here is you guys gaining popularity regardless of how skilled or prepared with tools you think you are. It doesn't matter. People love the content, people love what you do. Look at this. Oh my gosh, King of Wands. Wow. Oh my god. Like, this is such passionate energy. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Scorpio, Leo, Aries. Some of you, I see you going to stores to buy some decoration, or it's you're preparing to create content to make something beautiful, and to make something also helpful. Like, it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's also you see how it can help people, and you're going to stores to buy things to prepare yourself for all of it. This is very, very cool. Ten of Cups reversed. So at this time, the funny thing is that you may crave intimacy, but at this time, all of your sexual energy is translated in your projects, in your creativity, and you may neglect emotional needs that you have or that your partner has if you're coupled, and you may neglect your relationships in general. And I think it is more appropriate for you now to really put your, let's say, your passion into your project, because there will be enough time to be present in your relationships. But now it's time for you guys to shine, and it would be amazing if you can focus on that. With the card Samadhi, you have reached the dimension where the tree of life is. You're basking in its energy. You're basking in life force energy. I know this is 1 to 2 months prediction, but I feel like many of the decisions you make now will dictate your summer. And yeah, I see that summertime will be very quick, intense, and diverse in terms of experience for you. If you're trying to choose maybe business partners or even in a relationship between a Pisces, Gemini, and Aries, I feel like the Aries would dominate. I just feel like at this time you're more attracted to proactive, passionate partners, and yeah, this might surprise you and even the people around you. If you usually tend to go for sensitive people, now you're more into assertive, dominant people. So I also see your type, like your ideal type, is also changing. Because perhaps your purpose is taking you to a soulmate you don't expect to meet and you don't expect to ever experience something with. Um, they might seem a little out of your league, but very soon they might be out of your league. I mean, if you think you are out of their league now, it might be vice versa in the future. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm doing this in the night and I'm kind of drifting off. But yeah, definitely I see you guys giving up either a Gemini or a Pisces or even Cancer for an Aries. You're going for the dominant person in the situation. So this is all I'm saying for you. These are your short and sweet predictions. I hope you guys resonated and enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe because it supports my channel a lot. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, hello pile number 3 and welcome to your reading. So let's see your small forecast for the month of February and March. And then actually first we're gonna dive into messages from your spirit guides on any situation you have in mind. So let's see what their advice is. Wow, Lakshmi. Oh my god. Many material blessings are coming into your life. A lot of material wealth is pouring in. Yes. Oh my god. Look at this. For some of you, your twin flame union is getting closer and closer. There is something, I'm getting a long distance relationship for many of you. Or maybe there is a material struggle that makes you feel like you don't fit in someone's world and this is being resolved. Lakshmi is blessing either you or the partner you desire or the person you want to work with materially so that you can be a match. So that you can both have the confidence to come together. Leap of faith. Okay. I'm being drawn to her pants, so some of you might be trying out new yoga or something. I'm hearing hold a conversation with a close friend, and I see nighttime. I see you kind of looking at the city. Maybe you are on a hill or something, and you're talking. So if you have any problems, I'm getting like Lakshmi is really sending you also people who might seem to have completely different experiences than you at this time, but somehow they they can give you amazing advice, and this is because they're detached from you. So I do see you guys, for your situation, you might be pulled away from your usual environment in order to meet new people who can give you objective advice. So a lot of new, maybe short-term friendships, um, but yeah, basically just talking to people who really could not possibly relate to you, but this way they can be as objective as they could, and this is exactly what you need. You don't need someone who has biases to give you advice. Your guides are really watching over you at this time as well. I see them lurking uh, around you. You don't necessarily, I don't know, I'm hearing you don't feel your spirit guide's presence. The judgment reversed. There is a lot of fear of getting hurt. There is a lot of fear of being attacked, a lot of fear of being left out or being stabbed in the back. I don't know where this comes from. My gosh, and the chariot reversed. I'm hearing someone does not receive your message. 7 of Cups. You have made the situation way too idealistic, and now you see the reality of things, and you might feel like someone is not reading your messages properly, or people are not meeting you halfway, but that is not the case. It's just that you couldn't see people for who they truly were. And now you feel disappointed, but honestly, I don't sense necessarily negative energy from these people. It's just that they may not be who you thought they are, and that's on you. How do I say it differently? But I think you are maturing through this experience, understanding how having too high expectations can make you fall very bad, right? The higher you get, the more it hurts when you fall. I'm seeing 555, 222. Really, your soulmates are being changed. Like your soul family is switched. Three of Swords. And the World. Okay. So the prediction here is that your pain, your suffering, your feelings of betrayal are about to end very soon. Your heart is about to be mended. Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. You might have an older female being your friend. Um, You know, you guys, what is healing your heart? So if you've been juggling many options and you felt like it's distracting you, but at the same time you couldn't give it up, these options might fall out of your life like this, one by one. And although you didn't care about all of them, or you even complained about having too many options to choose, now that they're falling out, you feel kind of disappointed and you feel kind of regretful, but you need to embrace this because this will show you what was meant to last in the first place. The one cup that is worth the beginning of a new journey with. You're beginning a new cycle, but it's about where do you begin this new cycle. These ideals, goals, dreams that somehow were in your plan but were not good for you, you just put them there to fill up the space, are falling away. And you really should not feel like you failed for not achieving them. It's about understanding your priorities. With the Page of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, you can have dreams, you can be dreaming, creative, open-minded, and still have priorities. Also, it's about showing the universe that you're committed, so the universe knows where to pour its energies. Many of you might be dealing with a Sagittarius at this time, strong Sagittarian energy. It's like you're surrounded by philosophers. Queen of Wands, reversed. Okay, if you can hear my cat, well, you've been blessed. Queen of Wands, reversed. Priorities and practicality over productivity, please. You've been trying to do everything way too fast, you guys. That's why you're hitting so many roadblocks. So the next month or two will be slower in terms of work, but you would be still working very proactively on things. It's just that it's lesser things, okay? You're becoming more focused. You're prioritizing, and this is when blessings and wealth pours in. One last card. Ooh, Two of Swords reversed. What did I say? You're making decisions. Oh my gosh. But I like that it's reversed. Hold on. Let me think about this. Okay. So the message here is a little contradicting to what spiritual people would tell, me included, right? But right now is not good to listen to your intuition because your intuition is not really acting properly. Now is the best time to be very practical. Surround yourself with earth signs, you guys. Learn from the earth signs. You really need a practical mindset. And a practical mindset might tell you, hello, it's time to prioritize your health and your rest time. A practical mindset might tell you, you can learn 5 languages, but right now you have to finish your work, right? And after this, when you're free, you can start with your languages. So yeah, it's really about embodying a practical mindset when making decisions, because your intuition right now there is too much emotions, attachments, and ideals being involved in this, and I don't want you to get swayed by by these energies. That's why I'm telling you, it's good to listen to the advice of a very objective, detached friend, and to be practical as much as you can. If you've been afraid that things from the past or people from the past are coming back, they're not. Oh, trust me. If you've been getting signs or synchronicities around people from the past, they're not coming back. Because this is not what you need. You need space to figure yourself out. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, you and your twin flame are very supported on your journeys to each other. I do see long distance relationships and exchanges of communication. So these are my predictions for pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this and you resonated with the reading. Please let me know in the comment section below. Also, you can like, share, subscribe to support my channel and my work. Sharing really does help to get my content out. And yeah, this is really all I've got. I hope you have an amazing next month or two. I know it's been a little bit tough, but trust me, um, the sun is about to shine on your horizon again. I can really see this. Just try to relax and be as practical as you can. So thank you for watching pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!